we can't.
I get you. No, I get it. I get it.
We can't crap on Scarlet and Violet and pretend like Arceus is okay.
I crapped on all of them. Not gonna lie.
I actually really enjoyed Arceus.
I did too. It was actually more enjoyable than Scarlet and Violet.
Like, I'm not saying these games aren't fun. I'm just saying that if you sell as much as Call of Duty and you put out a game every year and you're making that much money, please don't give me a game that is worse than, like, an indie game.
Hey, some indie games are amazing, sir.
Hey, yeah,
But
like Undertale.
Yeah, but you know what? They are made on the budget of an indie game and do super well and explode. But, like, I'm saying that an indie game shouldn't look better than Pokemon. Like, if you make that much money, you should have, like, a super well thought out story. You should have all of these nice mechanics.
Oh, someone's Discord just went off.
Final standings have been posted.
Oh,
These
thank
will...
God.
Wait, these will be final in 5 minutes? What the fuck do you mean?
So can I at everyone or no?
Sure. Final standings have been posted.
Sure.
Yeah. It's not like that Digimon doesn't do it.
I do a lot of things. What you mean?
Dude, I just bought my Imperial Digimon deck.
What do you mean I'm not in the top 16?
I actually I built that deck the first day, the first day after it released at my locals, and I went undefeated. But then every tournament after that, it decides then it's gonna brick. And it's just not gonna give. It's just gonna like not give me the pieces I need. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I love the deck, but it's definitely not going to be top tier because you have to have so many pieces in different areas to get it to like work.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So...
But you know, if you add like the Impmons to it and stuff like that, it can kind of fix it. There's ways to fix the deck.
It's just by that time it could also.
At that time, we should just get better cards.
God damn it.
I can't do Uwoos tonight, so at the end of the stream, you will get Uwoos.
I came in 67th position.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah?
look at you go! That's actually pretty good.
At least you're not the last to come.
I was just 3 higher. But, I don't know, that's definitely better than I've done in a while, so I'll take it.
There you go, Aster.
Who knows? Maybe in the next 5 minutes, since the final standings aren't actually final, it'll be like, oh, no, the 3 people in the top 64 cheated. No, I don't see anything like that happening.
They're just like, oh, Revy cheated. What? No way!
She said she wasn't in this. Yeah, because she didn't want to see you cheat. Or have you seen her cheat?
Revy cheated. How did she cheat? Her husband was beside her the whole time. Oh, that's where my phone was. I'm just an idiot.
Open link.
Okay.
Mute stream.
I'm just gonna state this. I'm gonna give Aster the the audio to this so he can post it on Spotify.
Wait, so I can do what? Oh, yeah,
Spotify.
okay. Gotcha.
Because I don't use Spotify like that, and nor will I ever.
Fair enough.
So you can have the rights to this stream, I guess, kind of.
Gotcha.
Like, don't abuse me, but okay.
I'll just include on there everything the DM said. I wrote for them. This is all me. No.
Everything Aster says is a fucking lie. I'm putting it right here. So, we're actually gonna start this with each one of you rolling. To see
For trauma?
No. To see who's gonna tell their story first. First. Language.
Okay.
And while y'all are doing that,
What are we rolling?
y'all are gonna be rolling a d20. It's like initiative.
All right.
And I hope you keep this in mind that this is your initiative as well. So.
Fuck, I'm low.
All right.
Wait, so wait, it's not just a d20. We roll our initiative, or
Well, your
No.
initiative is a d20.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see. So what you're telling me is, I got an 11.
Okay.
Also, I love how I'm just pog frog.
Is CL actually here?
Yeah, CL's here.
I am.
I've just seen your icon this entire time, but
You should see how Maya's like freaking out on screen. Like it's not even. She's like looking away from y'all the whole fucking time.
And I
She's
thought
like,
my roll was bad.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in all of these people. Oh wow! Aster failed the worst!
no,
Oh my
no,
god!
Maya.
Aster
see,
failed to
I
roll
see.
a d20.
I see what you did. You failed to roll a d20. Instead, you rolled a d2.
Yes, but hear me out. I had to decide which story I was telling.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Wow, we all suck at initiative.
Get wrecked. I got 11.
All right, Cog Frog, you want to go first?
Oh,
Bef-
is that what the initiative is? See who goes first?
Yeah, basically. Do you
Oh,
want
okay.
to, by the way, tell everybody your name beforehand, or would you rather
Should
keep
I
that-
tell him my character's name?
Yeah, your character's name, or do you want to keep that a secret until y'all actually meet?
No, it's okay. Because I'll be using a voice whenever I'm actually in character. But since this is just the stories, my name is, well, it's a fancy way of saying Jace. That's what he goes. He goes by Jace. So simple enough.
Wait,
it's okay.
hold on. No, you said a fancy way of saying Jace.
No, a fancy way of spelling Jace.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Jaice, but it's just.
I was like, how do you say that fancy? Is it like?
Is it like
Just
Jace
like
as in
Tomaika.
Jason Birder? Or is it like...
No. That's spelled Jeuce for some reason.
I love it that you know how it's spelled.
Listen,
That
I
makes it
completely
even
know
better.
the Ginyu Force, or I can.
Actually-
I am better.
Actually, hear me out. Is Jason Birder just a weird take on Beetlejuice? Is it actually like Birder juice?
No, it's not.
That would make sense.
But that would be hilarious, but it's not. So it's a different thing, but we'll go on to that Toku Sentai later. So I'm gonna leave it up to your viewers, I guess. You guys want to hear backstory time, or do you want to hear random story told by the orphan at my orphanage time?
That's a good question. And I love that my eyes keep freaking out.
It's because you just can't believe it.
I know, I'm so excited to hear this. Oh my god.
I guess your viewers don't have a response.
Well, Lulu's in here, but I'm pretty sure she's also streaming.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well then I'll leave it up to the party. You guys want to hear backstory or random orphan story?
Oh, is the stories relative to the session? I guess I should give you the context of this. Kind of. But Lulu's still in here, so she can hear you. Let's. What would y'all rather hear?
All right. So the choices being his actual backstory, or just something random,
Exactly.
loosely related to him.
Yes.
Let's
Wait,
go.
no, isn't it?
Let's
Isn't it
go
a
for more happy. Let's go for a happy story with this one, since I know the rest of you are gonna use dark stories.
What?
I know how all of you are, and I hate all of it, but I loved all the stories at the same time.
Okay, well, the side story 1, that's kind of my backstory, is not really that dark, but side story 2 is definitely not dark. Darkness, yes. So I'll start with the happy one, I guess. Alright, so titled Side Story 2, okay. One day Jace was fixing himself a sandwich when one of the younger orphans rushed over to him, holding a worn-out notebook. Jace, will you please read the story I wrote? The main character's named after you. Jace didn't truly feel like reading the story, but he couldn't help but agree to reading through said story. He reluctantly agreed, mainly considering that this orphan was the closest thing to a sibling he had ever had. As he perused over the pages. And this is when the story starts happening that the little kid wrote. Jace looked at the enchanted newspaper in his hands and felt shocked. He walked over to the window and reflected on his noisy surroundings. He'd always loved backward Boston with its hot, helpless houses. It was a place that encouraged his tendency to feel shocked. Then he saw something in the distance, or rather, someone. It was the figure of Hector Kowalski. Hector was an arrogant brute with solid elbows and charming hands. Jace gulped. He glanced at his own reflection. He was a sympathetic, spiteful coffee drinker with spiky elbows and tall hands. His friends saw him as a hot, helpless hero. Once he had even helped a tough old man recover from a flying accident. But not even a sympathetic person who had once helped a tough old man recover from a flying accident was prepared for what Hector had in store today. The clouds danced like walking gerbils, making Jace anxious. As Jace stepped outside and Hector came closer, he could see the squidgy glint in his eye. I am here because I want revenge, Hector bellowed in a hilarious tone. He slammed his fist against Jace's chest with the force of 8,500 dogs. I friggin' hate you, Jace! Jace looked back, even more anxious and still fingering the enchanted newspaper.
Hey,
What did you say he's doing to that newspaper?
Jace, I'm gonna have to end your story as everything goes black.
Wow.
And
He really was touching the dark side of this.
everything goes black as you relive these moments. And all of a sudden, esteem goes across you and you realize that you're inside of a memory pod. And you fall to the ground.
I always knew that the Keyblade would choose me.
Good. And while that's happening, let's go on to Aster and see how far he gets in his story.
Okay. By the way, do I have like an annoying reverb going, or is it good?
You sound good.
Okay. So
I'm sorry for ending your story that fast, but I am doing a random, like I am literally rolling as y'all are saying this, and once it hits 2 nat 20s, your story's over.
But you know what? I got to get far in my descriptions of my voices, so I'm happy.
So I was choosing between two different stories to go with, but since Maya assumes we're all going to have dark, gritty stories, I'll go with my lighthearted story.
Ooh, nice, nice. Ah, potato.
Also, I'll not mention my character's name. You can all guess. Elise knows, which probably will just make this story even more confusing for her. But Aisel, good grades, beautiful, cool, kind, compassionate, the perfect girl, really. At least in the mind of Rido. He quietly watched her from the back of the class. Maybe it was a little creepy, but he wasn't a stalker or anything. If anything, he idolized her and would crush any stalker that dare inconvenience her. Well, not that he was that strong or anything. Raido was just your normal, socially inept high schooler. When he wasn't fantasizing about his beloved Aesel, he was researching the occult, from satanic worship to various pagan practices, and even modern religious relics and the like. He was interested in the fundamental basics that connected all of them to see if he could make them more powerful, whatever that means. One observation you could say that he had was that they were products of their age, but that they fell out of use when they failed to adapt to the times, if they weren't simply obliterated, of course. So little Raido also got into studying programming. Nothing too fancy, but he knew it was the peak of modern creation and wanted to interweave his spells into data. In fact, his most recent spell bore fruit. He made himself a good old-fashioned love spell, and the next day a student in class dropped out of the school. And not just any student, the one sitting right next to Aesel. And the teacher couldn't leave a seat at the front of the room empty, so he pulled Raido from the back to fill it. All according to Keikaku. Except, he didn't realize sitting next to her would make him so nervous, and he could no longer even look over at her, let alone talk to her. The silence didn't last long, though. One day, while Raido was drawing out new symbols for speaking with the dead, as aptly labeled on the paper, a finger inserted itself on the page. He almost got upset, but when he looked up, it was the ever-beautiful Aesel. "Teach me this," she said, looking at the page attentively before both were scolded for talking during class. After class, Aesel waited for little Raido. He figured she would go do, well, he wasn't sure what, but not waiting for him. Apparently she had an interest in the occult for a while, but wasn't sure how to pursue that interest. She was certain that half of what you found online was hogwash, and then there were those who said if you did something real that it could be very dangerous if it was done incorrectly. But did they even know what they were doing? And while you could hire someone, there was a good chance they were essentially a street performer who knew how to put on airs. The truth is, her older brother was stabbed and killed about half a decade ago. She was left a note, but the police never found who did it. She doesn't need revenge, but she would like to talk to her brother again. And honestly, at this point in life, the occult just seemed kinda cool. The two met up a lot, and as expected of his darling idol, she picked up his research far faster than he ever could, and was already proficient at programming. After some studying, the two made a summoning spell designed to bring those closest to you from the other side to this side. They were nervous, and admittedly not every aspect of the spell made a ton of sense to them, but they were pretty sure it was safe. Maybe. Once the spell was enacted, it was too late to worry about anyway. With a flash of light, which was more than most could say their spells did, there were actually two little creatures in the center of the room. Certainly not was intended, and what were they? The small purple creature approached the girl. Well, if it isn't Aesel, with your talent for the occult, I think we'll get along just fine. Meanwhile, a very... Yes?
You wake up. Yeah. You wake up into a memory pod, falling into the ground to realize that your partner Digimon are in front of you in test tubes.
Right? Wait, but God damn it, Maya. You couldn't let me...
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. But, you did roll high enough to fall out and see that both of your Digimon are now awake.
Still in test tubes, but awake?
In test tubes, basically about to drown. Due to ripping out the oxygen from their mouths.
Oh,
when they see you. What would you like to do?
What stage are they at?
They are both rookies at the moment. Do you want to tell everybody what two Digimon you see in front of you?
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I know, but it has been a while, so...
Letting you know, I will judge you heavily. Just kidding.
So, in front of me, I see a tiny little Morphomon and a Dracomon.
I was gonna use Dracmon, you monster. That's cool.
Alright, so...
What would you like them to do to get out? And you gotta explain how they try to get out.
So I'm basically in a room with like nothing around. I just fell out of a tube.
You fell
Well-
out of the memory pod, and your Digimon are in 2 tubes that are basically their size. You can if you can figure out a way to get them out. I am rolling to see when they will go unconscious though and de-digivolve.
Right. So for the tubes, is there like
They're
stuff?
glass tubes, basically like the ones you would see Mewtwo in.
Okay, so there's stuff for me to type on.
Kind of. It's basic. It's basic computer stuff. Nothing too hard.
All right. So then, wait, what the fuck did I do with Morphomon?
Well, it's not an Eosmon, so
Yes, no, I was
it's
just
not
looking
even
at.
cool.
So I'm going to run over to Morphomon and start rapidly typing on the computer stuff to try to pop it open, and I'm going to tell Dracmon to free itself with demi-darts.
What is the description of demi-darts?
Uh, ba, ba, ba. Wait. Oh, right. Let me find the wiki, but I'm pretty sure he just creates darts and tosses
Because
them.
he is unable to toss, so
Oh, well, like
darts fall on his head.
attacks with syringes of data. Yeah, it doesn't really specify. Like I think when
Master, just
Demi.
digivolve your Digimon.
Oh. Okay.
Like, holy crap! I'm not like you. Literally, they de-digivolve first of all. Do you want to digivolve them now? Like they literally just died technically, but
I didn't know we could do that.
I told you would be able to digivolve immediately.
Well then, yes, I would like to digivolve them and smash out the test tubes.
Basically, when both of them digivolved, they both de-digivolved first of all. Well, Dracmon did. The other one is still normal size, so not Eosmon. Morphomon will digivolve into
Megas?
no.
No? Okay,
You cannot
Morphomon.
warp digivolve.
Okay, fair enough. Then Morphomon will digivolve into Huddymon.
All right, and how big is this Digimon?
Huddymon is about the size of a human, a bit bigger, probably.
They are still in the test tube, but with more strength. They are kind of being crushed at the moment. I would have thought you would have digivolved into a Greymon, dude.
But I'll have them use shield scales to enhance their armor to kind of also push out of the test tube.
The tube breaks, and glass and water are now everywhere on the floor. You are barefoot.
I see how this is going.
But how would you like your Digimon to save the other one that is now Dracmon again?
So, was me typing on the computer useless?
Yes, absolutely, actually. You would have never, like... I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. It was like a Fallout computer. You would have never guessed the actual code to do it.
Okay, so you said my Digimon digivolved back into Dracmon?
Since Dracmon de-digivolved, yeah, he's back as Dracmon since you digivolved both of them.
Gotcha. Well then, wait, is Dracmon healthy again?
No, it's on 1 HP.
Alright.
You are wasting time.
Can I digivolve again?
Yes.
Alright, I'll digivolve again.
Okay. Dracmon Digivolves.
He is now a Wizardmon, so he's actually not that much bigger.
He is still stuck in the cage.
But
Well, not cage, but tube.
the Huttymon is now a massive Terapiamon who can probably just easily smash open the tube.
Go ahead. Roll that. Roll for that. Let's see it.
All right. So accuracy.
Oh, you ain't rolling accuracy. Just roll a flat d20.
Okay.
I must see this. You were successful in freeing your Digimon. No, nothing else happened.
Cool. So Terapiamon is going to pick Wizardmon up and my character and just kind of set them on its back.
And that is where we go to, let's see, Elise.
I guess it's my story.
Yep.
Can I just start somewhere in the middle? Because you know how dark mine is.
I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Oh my gosh, I have to start at the start.
You can start anywhere you want. How's that? But everybody else has been starting from the start.
Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm just gonna choose like the light-hearted ones, I guess.
Y'all just are trying to ruin this darkness. Like, these are your favorite memories, guys. I told y'all how to write. I told y'all could write anything. These are just your favorite memories. The things that make you, you.
Ooh, fine, I guess I'm gonna start from the beginning. No judgment here. Okay, so oh, I hope you roll enough to like make me stop right immediately. Anyway, so well, a black-haired girl found both of her wrists held down strongly by a man around his 30s, making sure to pin her down on the bed. Her clothes ravenously thrown away from her as it laid on the floor of the motel room. The man laughs manically in between his sighs of pleasure as he thrusts himself inside her. He finally starts to let go of her right wrist, but he ends up like holding onto her short locks and pulls her hair roughly, causing her to raise her hair a bit. "This is all that you are," he says as he whispers in her ear. "Somebody I just want for the night," he says as he backs away again to thrust himself more into her from behind. She winces in pain as she could not feel anything good from this encounter. He says, "Let go." With her right hand free, she tries to struggle to crawl away. But the man just says, "But I'm not done with you yet. Remember, I paid the whole night for you. I haven't even finished yet." He finally pulls out and forcefully turns her whole body around to make her lie down on the bed again on her back, making her face him. "So don't think of running away," he threatens. On his chest, she could see a heart on top of what it seems to be like an iceberg tattoo, but fails to fully makes it out. Her lips casually hers, and she could see the man's dark eyes. She tries to scream and struggle to get him off her. The guy's finally breaks off the kiss as he gets annoyed. He growls as heavy fist stands on her head as her vision starts to blur. And he says, "I already warned you not to be so difficult." And then her consciousness fully drifts away as her minds end up fully engulfed in darkness. Cold gray felt onto the
Elise.
pale white skin of a... Is it done? Yeah?
Yeah,
Finally?
it's done. But
yeah, it's
this is
done.
exactly what happens to you as you fall flat on the floor and you see the room is completely red and black instead of white and blue. As the
Okay,
sirens began to go off, what Digimon is in front of the test tube in front of you?
rookie, right?
It is a rookie, yes.
Well, it's plot one.
And it is freaking out. When I say freaking out, it is genuinely terrified and thrashing in the tube after seeing your memories from your memory pod.
So she's freaking out. She cannot try to struggle
The tube
away
is too
from
strong for her to get out.
too strong, even if she uses her her attack or something.
Doesn't have enough movement to be able to move her arms to use her attacks.
Well, it's puppy howling, so it's just her voice.
You are in a tube of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
So,
no.
And she can digivolve, right?
she can digivolve. Your Digimon can digivolve.
Then I'm gonna. Well, can I also use my Digi-Eggs here then?
Yeah?
Okay, then I'm gonna use my dark Digi-Egg and then turn her into dark Maildramon and hopefully be big enough to break the tube.
It breaks the tube, and the alarms are still going off as you see 3 Karamon come in.
Then as
And
my
then it's CL.
Ooh.
You actually rolled 2 nat 1s.
No.
Which I did not expect to happen with this dice. So you
Me
actually
or
got
CL?
you rolled 2
Oh
nat
my.
1s.
What the fudge? I'm always unlucky with these things, alright. I think I also have been unlucky on the first one, right?
We should just be happy that they're Karamons. You didn't roll. Okay, so I did 2 rolls. And one roll, you got 2 nat 1s, which was you to wake up. Which you woke up! With the alarm going off. The next one was to see what comes out. To see what's going on. You rolled the best for it, which is Karamon. Well, second best.
Ooh, okay.
The best would have just been Sumimon's. Or whatever Karamon's in training is.
Right, Karamons are just rookies.
Yeah, Karamons are just rookies. The in training form is also part of the guards. Yeah. Alright, CL! How are you doing? Do you want to tell everybody your name? Or do you want to wait till you meet everybody?
I'm not gonna tell anybody my name.
Alright, do you want to get ready for this story?
I will get ready for the story.
Let's hear that story.
Okay.
And hope you don't roll 2 nat 1s, because the closest people to Elise are Aster and Val. So. And I'm pretty sure they're more strung up at the moment than she is. Because they're still trying to think of how to get out.
Fair. A boy with light brown hair and bright green eyes has a playful smile on as he leans back in a chair. You know, I see the way you look at her. It's the same way. A knife flies just over the boy's head and lands on the board beside him. The boy falls back in his chair completely, bashing his head on the ground. "The fuck, Xavier?" Liam yells, holding the back of his head. "You almost hit me." Xavier walks over to him and pulls his knife out of the wall and offers Liam a hand up with a smile. "You know I never miss my target. I only kill who I'm supposed to. That's how they trained me," Xavier says as Liam takes his one hand. As Liam is pulled up by Xavier, he pulls out a gun from the holster on his right side with his left hand and points it at Xavier's stomach and shoots a hole through his clothing and into the wall behind Xavier. The gun barely makes a sound with its silencer on. Once Liam is up, Xavier feels the hole in his shirt. "I really like this shirt, you ass." Don't forget, I'm the dun to your sword. You want to play? I'll play, Liam says with a smirk. Xavier smiles. I know. Xavier walks on over to a blank spot in the wall where there's lots of space. You know, I really do want to see the cherry blossoms in Japan someday. I want to see them freely dance with the wind and not have a tear in the world on where they're taken to or what happens. Xavier says as he begins to use his knife to whittle into the wood a drawing of a cherry blossom tree with leaves flying. And you want to do that alone? Liam says as he walks closer to Xavier. What the hell do you think? Xavier says, glancing over his shoulder as he continues drawing. Ah, so you want to take her there someday, Liam says, getting a playful smirk again. Shut up, Xavier says, as he scoffs and his cheeks flush red. He averts his gaze to go back to his drawing. What about me? Liam says, putting his arms around Xavier from behind and getting his face close beside Xavier's. Do I get to see this freedom with you? Liam asks, his eyes looking out the corner at Xavier's eyes. Xavier whittles a bit and then pushes Liam off himself. Of course you get to see it too. I told you before, I'll make sure you get out of here safely and see what freedom can look like. And the cherry blossoms would be the best way to see it, Xavier says as he continues his drawing. Xavier stops drawing for a moment and looks at Liam with his knife pointed at him. And you know, I don't like you getting that close. Don't make me actually touch you like last time, Xavier says threateningly. You already know how I feel. Yeah, fine, whatever, Liam says as he spins his gun round his finger, then puts it back in its holster. Just remember, it's something I want to see with you. So no dying on me, Liam says straightforwardly. Okay, it's a deal. We'll make sure all three of us make it to see the cherry blossoms someday, Xavier says with a smile as he finishes the drawing of the cherry blossom tree and its floating leaves. After finishing, Xavier turns to Liam. Well, should we actually train? He says, throwing his knife up in the air and catching it by the blade between two fingers. Of course, Liam says as he pulls out a gun in each hand and spins them on his pointer fingers before getting them positioned, and then charges at Xavier. Xavier begins running at Liam as well.
Is that the end of the story? Because I literally just rolled.
That is the end of that story.
Oh wow. So your pod's gonna open. You're going to fall out, and in front of you will be a Diaboromon.
Fun. Fun.
Who is staring at you and grabs you by the head.
Yep.
And has your Digimon in his other arms as he pulls both of y'all out the door to the next, into the hallway. Where you pass Elise's door, which is completely black and red with Caramons in it. I am sorry I am calling you Elise because you didn't give us your name.
That's fine. I
Do we
intentionally
see-
did that.
But it's okay.
Do we see anything other than Caramon?
You only see the Caramon going in.
Okay.
And we're back at the top with Val. What do you want to do since you're inside this white room with nothing but a door going towards the exit that looks to be sealed, like completely sealed off and shut off? As you see a sign above it that says 59% downloaded.
I guess Jace would just kind of, scratch his chin and stretch a bit. So, I just woke up in this room suddenly?
Yeah, there is a keypad that looks to be a biometric keypad.
And then there's a door?
And then there's a door.
And something that says 59% downloaded?
Yep.
Well, I don't really know what they're downloaded in here, but I don't think I should stay here very long.
As you look, it says now halted download and starts flashing red as the room goes black and red and the doors open up.
Alright, I'll rush towards the open door.
Alright. You are in the hallway where you see a Diaboromon and Caramons rushing into a room Aster, your turn.
All right.
You
So
are
I'm
dealing
go-
with the same thing, except on your door, it says 5% downloaded.
5%
Halted download.
downloaded.
Yep. And something walks through yours. And you don't know what it looks like except what could be a butterfly. A metallic butterfly.
Metallic butterfly comes through mine.
Yeah.
And is Wizardmon still knocked out?
He's up. He is up and healed. Since you digivolve to the next stage, you're fine. But there is now what looks to be a metal-looking Morphmon in front of you, basically.
So
I guess you could call this an Eosmon.
right. And my time on the computer not only did nothing for the tubes, but I wasn't able to really uncover anything with that.
Nope, it basically was just functions for coding to keep your Digimon there. All you saw on there was the percentage of downloading as well, which was 5% from your Digimon as well. What this seems to be doing is a mystery to you.
Is it like coming towards us, or is it just kind of?
It doesn't seem to have really noticed you. It looks to be cleaning up the glass and water.
All right, so
But the door is wide open, ready for you to run.
Going to have Terapia-mon carry us over the broken glass and cast Vigilance on us, and then I'm gonna have it set us down, and we're gonna stare out the door while hiding, essentially. See what we
While
see.
hiding.
You know,
You said that. You said those exact words.
where you take your back to the wall and you look out the door.
Oh, okay. You will see.
Yeah.
You will see Ciel being drugged by a Diaboromon with his Digimon in tow, and Val just standing there as 3 Caramons go into Lisa's door. Horder is emanating red light and complete darkness. The door that Val has came through is doing the same.
So is the Diaboromon, is it eventually going to pass by us if we do nothing?
It just passed you. It seems to be on a mission. And it sees Val.
Alright. Oh, so it goes Diaboromon, then Val, and in the other direction is the door with the least?
It goes Val, Diaboromon, you, Caramon.
Val, Diaboromon. Yes, okay. Alright, so, since I assume Tropiumon's probably too big to fit through the door, right?
Yes.
Alright. So, since I don't want to deal with Diaboromon just yet, I'm going to de-digivolve Tropiumon and have Wizardmon at the ready, and we're going to race out once the Diaboromon passes by to the room with the Caramon to see what's going on in there.
Alright, and we go to Elise. What are you gonna do with these Caramon in your room?
Well,
That are
Since
now
I really
looking
don't
very
know.
fucked up and wanting to kill you.
well, I write like onto like Dark Veiled one, and then I use like the Darkness Wave.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, since like it's more of like a
An
Well, oh,
AoE
wait,
move, I'm
non-rush.
guessing?
yep.
Alright, why don't you roll that damage? And it seems that the Keyblade has chosen Val.
Oh.
This whole time it's just been Val.
Even though my name's Jace, but you know.
Yeah, but Jace didn't get chosen. Val did.
Unfortunately, I guess Val's not here, so he's
I know.
off saving the worlds
Somewhere out there.
with his Keyblade.
With his Keyblade. Not really giving a shit about this world, even though technically Disney owns Digimon. Or does
Really?
Nickelodeon own it now? Who owns the right? Yeah, Nickelodeon owned it to begin with. And then sold the rights to Disney for it, for the airing
Bandai
rights.
has it right now, I think.
Yeah, but Bandai works with Disney for the airing
Oh.
rights.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So he owns the anime, but I think it's for like North American distribution. Because I think it's one of those things where Saban got it, and then Disney bought Saban.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they have the rights to air it, unlike, you know,
Yep.
anywhere else now. So, can I beat you up, Aster, with my blue flare deck, man?
I mean, maybe. I'm running 50-50 against Blue Flare.
So at least, what did you roll?
Well, I think that's 4 successes. Like, I think it's also accuracy roll for my attack. But am I supposed to just like roll pure damage?
Yeah, pure damage. I'm giving you an
Oh.
automatic success for a hit.
Oh,
They're
well,
not-
thank you.
They are not going to actually block or dodge or anything. They don't give two shits.
Okay, then I guess I just rolled really badly.
Alright, so I'm gonna just give you a 5 because, well, yeah, I'm gonna give you a 5 for your successes because of the 6s you rolled. But they look unfazed, and all of a sudden, they all digivolve into Cresselia-mons.
Is there a way for me to like possibly fly out of the room?
No,
Like,
the
No,
door is your
so I
only
have-
exit, and as you are standing there and they are now done digivolving, they are basically wrapping their wired arms around the door for you to not be able to escape.
then can I do another attack and
You
hopefully?
can definitely do another attack.
So is this just another pure damage roll then?
Yep, pure damage roll.
Then I'm gonna go with like Darkwing and hopefully break the wires that's covering the door.
You will be attacking all 3 again, basically,
Okay.
because it is their body appendages.
Finally something decent.
Alright, they are still unfazed.
Wow. And
As
is it
one
possible?
of the wires stabbed through your Digimon, and it de-digivolves.
To like rookie or like
To Rookie.
okay. Well, of course we ended up falling on the ground because like she used to be big and then like I tried to catch her. Then at this point I won't be able to digivolve again, right?
You can digivolve again. I'm not stopping you, but it is now CL's turn.
Okay.
CL! You are passing by Val. What do you do?
I try to search for my knife quickly.
Oh, a knife, huh? Against the Diaboromon. Cool,
Yep.
cool, cool.
Yeah, right.
Love
right.
the enthusiasm. Yeah, go ahead. Roll to see if you can find your knife.
Do I have any other memories as well?
You have all the memories that you wrote.
All the memories we've read. Okay.
That's
good
the
to know.
issue, though. If you didn't write a lot of memories, most of your stuff has been already downloaded and taken from you. A 19.
I got a 19.
You find your knife.
Okay. I look over at Hotmon, and I stab the Diaboromon in the arm, or try to.
The knife breaks.
And of course, yep, not unaffected anyway. But I
And
look at
he
Hotmon
squeezes your head more.
and okay, cool. Hotmon digivolves to a Telemon.
Okay. You are still being dragged violently through the through the hall. Val, what do you
And
want to
we
do
can
when you
all-
see this Digimon thrashing about?
Wait. So, which
You just-
Digimon's thrashing about?
Aquilamon is thrashing about in Diaboromon's arm, who is walking towards you right now.
Okay, so I see Aquilamon is being thrashed, but I don't see like the person being dragged.
Oh, you see him, but you know, Aquilamon is definitely the thing to look at. It's the one thrashing about.
Well, unfortunately, my character wants to help. He's not sure what he can do.
Now,
but
I will tell you this: since you are an unconventional one, you can digivolve into whichever form you want.
Really,
Yeah,
at the beginning.
yeah. Just know that consequences have actions.
Ooh, interesting way to put it.
Consequences have actions.
You're not gonna get actions have consequences, because no matter what action you take, there's gotta be a consequence. But with these consequences, you could do the right actions and make it less severe.
Okay. Well, looking over at this, I'm assuming that means I have my Digivice.
Yes, you have your Digivice.
All right. Looking over the scene that's unfolding, I'm seeing a human and an Aquilamon being dragged by this Diaboromon, right?
Mhm.
So this definitely doesn't look very cash money. This looks like those people need some justice, don't they?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But
All
who's gonna
right.
give it this justice that you so crave?
I am.
Oh,
All right, Big Baluk, you let those people down and that Digimon. I'm about to teach you a lesson in manners. Pick on someone your own size. And I'll pull out the Digivice. Let us go, Spirit of Darkness.
and as soon as you digivolve, a countdown goes down on your Digivice.
All right,
There
means out
is
of time
now-
limit.
There is now a yellow light with swords surrounding your Digivice. And you just lost 2 of them.
Oh shit.
Alright! Do you want to continue with what you're doing?
So wait, did I Digivolve or not yet?
You're completely Digivolved now.
All right.
You are counting down your time though. Let's go!
All right, Injustimon, and I'm gonna just go in with a. You know what? I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna use Hollowed Fist.
Alright. Roll for
Uh,
damage.
All right.
Let's hope you can do more than what he has. Because trust me, he can do more than what you can.
Okay, this has. Oh, actually, is it okay if I use Shadow Blade instead? I was
Yeah,
looking
go
over my
ahead.
abilities.
Go ahead.
So
He
Shadow
only has
Blade.
2 attacks, so.
Okay. And this is the T5, correct? Because that's how much damage
Yep.
happens?
Yep.
Okay. Shadow Blade. As basically my arm turns into a, glowing red, purplish saber as I go in for an attack, and I get 6 hits.
Alright.
Damage is actually 15 dice. I rolled the wrong amount.
Okay,
So let me roll 3 more, sorry.
go ahead. And how much damage does it do?
So it is a damage 15 move with armor piercing 3, and it has charge, so I can move, slash, and basically grab the human on my way.
All right.
So,
Cable Crusher will come and smash your head into the wall. Would you like to try to dodge?
yes, but let me go ahead and do the rest of the.
Oh no,
damage
you do
rolls.
max damage. You're
Oh,
fine.
really? Okay.
Yeah, you'll do your
Cool.
max damage plus your added damage. It does
Oh,
not matter.
okay. All right. Well, I will.
He still has 60 HP.
Damn.
Yeah, he a
Why
big
does he have
boy.
so much HP?
Because you're fighting a Diaboromon that is basically an Ultra Digimon.
I mean, it's just a Mega though. Armageddon Mon's an Ultra.
Would you like to find the Armageddon here and die to it instead?
No, I'm just a Digimon stickler. I'm just letting you know.
Well, don't forget, it took
I'll
an
try to
Omnimon.
dodge.
It took an Omnimon to kill the last Diaboromon, so...
Yes, it did.
So
But
if you
there was
really
like a
want
million
to...
of them.
If you really want to be, you know, a stickler about it... Oh my god, he's above a Mega!
There's a million of him. Oh, great. Lagging out. Guess we should send them all the emails.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll try to
You
dodge.
got mail! Let's see that dodge.
Oh wow, I rolled bad.
Alright, so I'm gonna just show you this real fast. And this will be the only roll I do for Diaboromon in chat. Like, in the roll chat. Just so you know what you're actually working with.
Listen, I'm just trying to help people, alright?
Oh, you're doing great, man. You're doing great. Was that the right number? Gotta double check. Oh no, it wasn't. I'm off by 3.
Huh.
Mm.
Very good.
So you de-digivolve completely.
Alright.
So he's a human.
He is back as a human.
Did I at
With-
least leave a mark on him?
He's missing one little thing from him.
Well, I did something, guys. I did something.
And now he is dragging you and CL into Kilomon free. You are kind of like limp at the moment.
So he's dragging Val, but CL and Aquilamon are free.
Yeah, he's dragging Val, and he's now looking at CL and Kilomon.
Gotcha.
Because these two are now out of his range. And I was expecting all of you to fight him, and, you know, maybe Val to do his second attack. But it's okay. This Diaboromon actually has counterattack.
I
Which
mean,
is the problem.
I would have liked to do 2 attacks, but I figured that he got to swing at me, so...
Yeah, it's because he has counter on it.
Yeah, okay. So, like, I didn't roll the second attack because I technically got de-digivolved after attacking.
Oh yeah, and you're immobilized for 34 turns.
Alright, y'all enjoy the session. I'll just be hanging around.
You're fine. I'm not gonna cast the immobilize. You're just highly stunned at the moment for 2 turns. You can talk shit to him though. You just can't attack.
Yeah, you little bitch. I cut off a little piece of you. Probably more than anything's ever done.
You just feel him slam you onto the ground once.
You don't take your eyes off me, you motherfucker.
Aster, we're back to you. And you're
I'm gonna
in
make your
front of
ears
the
bleed.
Caramons. What are you gonna do while Elise is staring at these Caramon? You know, well,
So-
not even Caramon, Chrysalismon. You are
Yeah.
at the door with the Chrysalismon, with 2 Digimon, by the way, that you could, you know, probably
So-
savor.
Good point. The Kusarimon, when I arrived, they formed like tendril door and they're staring Elise down, right?
Yeah, and you just hear a Digimon crying at the base of it.
Wait, I hear a Digimon crying?
Yeah, you hear her. You hear her Digimon cry out as it de-digivolves.
Oh, okay. Okay, not some random Digimon, gotcha. So, from where I'm at, I could also probably see the hellstorm that went on with Diaboromon, right?
Yeah, you saw a fucking tendril smash a human Digimon into the wall as hard as it could. And you just saw another human fly upwards, slamming onto the ground, and a bird dashing about. With
Okay.
with like no problem whatsoever. Like, this Digimon did it in such a way that it is unfazed and is just continuing doing its job like it had no purpose otherwise.
So I definitely don't want to mess with that yet, especially
Come on,
since
Aster, you're the strongest one here.
especially since it seems like there's a person that might be helpful in the room ahead of me.
Okay.
So I am going. Nah, I should probably mess with the Diaboromon.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Save Elise.
Alright, yeah, so I'm going to whisper something to Wizardmon, and my character is going to run off and head towards the room that the Diaboromon came from with CL.
Okay.
And I'm going to have Wizardmon use Magical Game on the Diaboromon, which will use his magical knowledge and abilities to create illusions, and essentially I'm going to confuse them to make them think that the two Kusarimon next to them are actually Elise and her Digimon, just kind of laughing at the fact that the Kusarimon are attacking each other. So I'm gonna make them think that they swapped places with Elise and her Digimon. That's the goal. Especially since they didn't notice Wizardmon yet. Probably.
They are confused, and so they start making another get towards the door. Elise, Aster just kind of saved you. You have 5 seconds to run. Will you make it?
I grab Plotmon and then make a run for it.
Good job. She made it out, Aster, and now you can reconvene with Elise, staring down at Diaboromon as the door closes behind you, and the Kusarimon are stuck behind there. Or Karasimon, or whatever we want to call this, with how many fucking names they have.
Exactly. And, so, Sable is running, or my character's running to do his own thing. Wizardmon saved Elise, and I'm gonna have Terapiamon give, Vigilance to Aquilamon and, Dale's character.
Alright, and, Elise, you will notice that your door fades away.
Wait, is it just Elise's door, or is it all the doors that fade away?
Just Elise's fade away.
Okay.
As if erased. And then
Well,
a text comes up that says, download unfinished, 67%.
Well, I guess I just turn to like Aster and be like, "Do you know what the fuck is going on around here?"
And Diaboromon turns towards her. Oh my god.
So, Elise, my character has ran off, but you still have a Wizardmon near you.
And then I gonna ask Wizardmon that. I did not notice that.
No, we just woke up here. But if I had to guess, we're being attacked by somebody. This seems too intentional.
Y'all see a red exit sign at the end of the hall, past where the Diaboromon is walking towards. Well, where
Question,
he
do we
was
see-
walking towards.
Do we see like Diaboromon dragging around Val?
Oh yeah, you definitely see that. That is a given. He is quite pissed at the moment, and he has slammed Val a couple times into the floor.
Okay, then at this point I can Digivolve, right?
Jace has been smashed in a bad way.
Okay, so I'm guessing a bloody mess. So
Yeah, but you can Digivolve. He's still at full
then,
health though. Yay him.
okay, then I'll probably try to like make Plotmon digivolve to Lovely Angemon, and then like ask Lovely Angemon to try to get Bal away from Diaboramon. So I'll probably like have her do a marble punch on the hand that's holding him.
Yeah? Roll that damage. Let's see it. Y'all are gonna love this part because y'all actually rolled finally to get it. Oh my god, Val might be saved. Yeah, you do nothing to him. He just looks at you like you're a fly and just kind of pushes you away. You did 1 damage.
Wow. Okay.
You gotta realize that he's in the 40s when it comes to defense.
Yep.
And as soon as she lands that hit, the Diaboramon is deleted. By fire, it is deleted. As before you is an Emperor Greymon.
So does that like let like Val go, or like do I see him falling or anything?
No, the Diaboramon was just walking. Val was just being drugged by him. Val's just on
I
the
just
floor as a bloody
basically
mess.
stop. I just
Yeah.
slow down and then just be like, I knew you'd give in before I did. I showed you who's boss.
Well, you did say that the Diaboramon got burnt and deleted, so
Yeah,
does
and in
like
front of you
Val
is a
get it along?
large Digimon, which is Emperor Greymon. Anybody got a question for this Emperor Greymon?
Well, what just happened? That's one question for sure.
Can I roll Decipher Intent?
It fails. No matter what you roll, it will fail. This is a mega level Digimon that just one-shotted a buff Diaboramon. Do you really think you will be able to do anything to him?
But does that mean that Val got burnt as well, or no?
No, no. Emperor
Okay.
Greymon
I'm just
has...
on.
Yeah.
I prevented the fire because I'm just so cool.
No, yeah, Burning Greymon uses a sword that burns the target. It doesn't burn
So
anything
does he just
but
fall on the
target.
ground?
He was being dragged. He was already on the ground.
Okay, so he just like stays left down there. Okay.
Yeah, he's just face down on the ground. And just like that, Val was abused harder than Amber Heard abused Johnny Depp.
I feel like I made that joke recently.
No, I told you it recently. No, wait, you said this. You did say this in the Discord. Oh, yes.
So, if no one else has questions, Terapiamon is going to step up. Can you give us a status report, please?
Status? I was just hired to come save y'all. As
From?
all of you notice that there's a light on each one of your Digivices, counting down. Aster has 5 swords left. Ciel has 9. Val has 6. And Elise has 7.
So I look at my Digivice and then look at the Emperor Greymon and ask, so what does this light mean?
He says it's a time limit. As he says, hurry children, we must go. And he flies down to the exit and the doors open and close behind him. Do y'all continue?
My Digimon are going to yell to retrieve me, and I will go with the party.
Yep. I'll stand up and I'll be like, yeah, he wasn't so tough.
Val, you're at full health, by the way, Val. You just got the shit beat out of you, that's all. You're just like, damn.
Didn't take my pride.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Nah. But yeah,
So-
I'm just gonna follow towards the exit.
You're
I'm
just
gonna-
gonna weakly follow?
Are we all in scrubs?
No, y'all are in your clothing that y'all arrived in, just no shoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can't have shoes in the machines. It leaves marks. That was one of the main things actually, was no shoes. You have grippy socks though. You are in wet grippy socks though.
Oh my god.
Except for Val. Val's not in wet grippy socks. He just doesn't
good.
have socks on.
That's
We're good
fair.
for the trampoline park.
But yeah, this Emperor Greymon goes outside, and the doors close. But while the doors were open for a few seconds, y'all were able to hear a thing. Just one thing, but a thing. And it was
What
cruelty
kind of
rain.
thing?
You heard rain literally just going down. And it sounded like rain, but was bright light. Alright. Continue onwards. Do what y'all must.
I look at those around me and then kind of start making my way slowly towards the door.
I am going to de-digivolve my Digimon.
No way. Is that the best idea, Aster? This door is huge. A
Actually-
mega level Digimon just went through it. Maybe y'all want to prepare? Y'all just heard what sounded like rain from a war going down, so...
Alright.
So I'm gonna give y'all some time to prepare, and y'all tell me what y'all want to do when y'all are done talking to each other. Remember, none of you know each other, except maybe.
There was a time limit. Do I notice like the sword slowly diminishing, or
No, you don't notice it. It seems to activate with Digi-evolutions.
alright. Alright, so Sable, or my character will step forward. Alright. Seems like we're gonna need to work together to really get out of here. But we shouldn't lag too far behind the Emperor Greymon.
Yeah, he kind of just saved my bacon, so.
He did say he came to save us, but what are we walking out into even then? Is there even anything to be saved from?
Well, if we were captured like this, that really shouldn't be the end of it.
Ah, yeah, this is fun, guys.
We saw this thing just launch us apart. Whatever you became, it took you down in one shot. And you think we can do anything out there yet?
So my thought process is, I became mega level and got my ass beat still. So I think we should stick with the guy who was able to kill the thing that beat my ass. But the name's Jace. It's nice to. I mean, I wish I'd met you all in different circumstances, but I think at this point in time, staying with our savior is probably the best choice. I don't think I have the power to take on any more of those Diaboromons. Maybe the weaker levels, but oh,
Question: can we do like contacts through our digivices? Maya, stop sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just like, have y'all figured it out? What do y'all want to do?
Can we exchange like contacts through our digivice? Can we call each other?
No, that's not a function on your digivices.
Damn.
And y'all have no cell phones.
Well, what else do we have on?
CL had a knife for some reason.
Maybe more than one.
Pretty much only had one knife on him, but you know.
So, Sable is gonna walk over to the exit door, and he's gonna once again stand by the wall, but he's just gonna open it up and turn towards the others. So what do you guys see?
Wait, what do you do?
I walk over to the wall, and then I use my hand to pry open the door so the others can look through.
Aster, can you roll a D100?
I sure can.
Oh, that's so low.
I mean, it could be more.
That's so low.
A feather falls on Aster's
Wow.
head and he disintegrates and dies.
Oh my god, he
Wait,
just
what-
died?
What just fell on his head?
A feather.
A feather and that kills him?
He's dead.
Are my Digimon also dead?
They fall limp in front of CL, Val, and Elise basically literally just go limp, and all of a sudden a bright yellow light fades them away.
Oh, so I also got affected by the feather.
No, they
No,
are
his
gone.
Digimon.
They were
Oh
they're gone.
my god.
And so,
Wow, a human died this
following
fast. I did
the-
not expect one of y'all to take the safe way and use
Oh.
yourself as the safe way. Great job,
following
human.
that Emperor Draymond, was that was suggested, right? That
Well-
guy supposedly our savior?
yeah, I think we should stick with the big guy. Apparently,
The Magna Garurumon looks through the door at y'all with the Emperor Greymon and says, "What are y'all still doing in there?" As he looks at the pile of ashes that were once Aster.
the pile of Aster.
We just watched him get disintegrated by a friggin' feather.
Well,
think we
did he
can
have a
step out then.
Digimon? Because that
He
was
had
an
two
Digimon
Digimon.
feather.
Okay, and that means
Well, can you stop basically nuclear rain from falling on you?
so our Digimon can stop them from falling on us?
Yes!
Okay.
Like, you
Cool.
would think that, you know, something that is not human would be not affected by nuclear fallout.
Well, this is, as you just said, feathers from a Digimon, so never sure how that's gonna work.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go rookie form then.
Val, I've already told you can't do that.
Well, then I just can't leave the place or I'll die.
You can go champion.
Okay, I'll go champion then.
You could go beast champion if you really want to be secretive.
Sure. I'll leave beast champion up to you since I.
You didn't make
Yeah.
your beast champion?
No, you told me to stick to the line if I was going to use that guy.
Oh, I would have thought you would have gone for a beast champion. Okay.
I thought I had to basically stick with his entire line, so Monodramon all the way, like Strike Dramon, Cyber Dramon, and Justimon.
Okay, so do you really want me to do this? Because I do have one.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it up to you. I figure you can do that. Like,
Do you want to go humanoid right now, or do you want to go?
We'll go beast.
You want to go beast? Okay.
But
You
well,
become
actually,
Cyclomon.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Alright.
All right, those who want to be protected can walk under me.
This is fun.
Xavier points to his Atelamon. I got shelter. I'm okay, thanks.
What about you,
anyone
Elise?
else?
Do y'all
Well,
want
I guess
to?
I'm good.
Do y'all
Why?
want to maybe, you know, do anything else? By the way, your Digivice goes down by another one, Val.
Yeah, I
Okay.
figured as much.
Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna. Oh, do I wanna? Are there any? Does it seem like there's any other Digimon and noises coming from around us?
You hear rain.
Well, outside the exit, the other way.
The other way has a door that is completely black.
But what about like my room that I came
Your
from?
room is vanished now with no
Oh,
words on it.
they vanished. Okay.
You didn't pay attention to it. You didn't ask until now.
Have Oster's and Val's doors disappeared?
Everybody's door is gone except for the
Okay.
non-human test subject doors.
Okay.
If you would like to go into one of those.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Well, I don't think it's wise for us to stay here, so maybe we should hurry up and like follow them.
And right as Elise says that, a
Then-
red light comes on. And at the end of the hall, you see a Beelzebub.
So run.
I'm gonna haul
Well-
beast ass.
Right? I'm running with a Kilamon flying like.
But if anyone does want to walk under me, they're more than welcome.
I probably will. With that lovely Ashmon carrying me.
As Beelzebub starts walking down the hall, his eyes seem a little weird and hollow. Oh god, he has no eyes!
Oh.
Did someone say eyewitness?
The gun comes up and fires. And just like that, a Killamon. Do you dodge it?
That's a good question. Do I dodge it? What is my dodge roll? My dodge roll's terrible.
I will give you this chance. Run outside or die to the Beelzebub.
I'm going outside.
Wow, a Killamon dodges! As the door closes behind CL. And a
Okay.
bullet fires and hits the door, destroying the door. And as it destroys the door, you see a bunch of Eosmon champion forms going to repair the door. Val.
Okay, well let's just
Elise.
keep on going.
Yeah? Alright, let's go outside, guys. You see a hellscape in front of you. What seems to be not what you thought you were in, but more of I am ripping off of games at this point, but more of a Twilight situation. Everything is covered in this black powder, and light only emulates from the rain that is falling. As y'all get outside, you see the Emperor Greymon turn into an egg as it is sliced through by a Lilithmon.
Are we able to like retrieve the egg?
The egg ends up going into a beam of light and disappearing. And in front of y'all seems to be 3 ultimate level Eosmon. As the rain all of a sudden stops and y'all hear an Ordinimon howl, as it basically covers the area in darkness. And black Digimon start to spawn around y'all. Holy
Anyone
crap,
else hearing
CL.
that reverb?
Yeah, it's CL. Holy moly, CL. Mute the stream.
I don't know. I think it added ambiance.
Ambiance.
CL does next. So, y'all are in this hellscape. Ordinimon, Eosmon, Karamon, Kursarimon, and Diaboramon are surrounding you, and all of a sudden a Machindramon
Hey, it's my boy.
fires a cannon at the Magna Garurumon, killing him.
Oof.
And an egg is discarded once again, taken by the light.
Hashtag not my boy.
And in the middle of all of this, you can see one human who is standing at the front of the army of attacking Digimon, attacking back at the rebellion, riding on top of the Machindramon. And he stares at y'all. And with a wave of his hand, everything stares at y'all.
Ooh. Better not have anxiety.
Alright, Val, what would you like to do now that everything stares at you?
I mean, are both of the people that were protecting us are like dead now, right?
As far as you can tell, those were the 2 that you met. There's still a bunch of fighting Digimon. If you want, I can list those off for you. You won't be too happy with it. It's just an army of ice Digimon. Garurumons, Paildramons, Hexablaumons that are getting immediately killed. You have your Hexablaumon that is flying around trying to stop attacks by throwing spears through people. And if it makes you feel any better, there is a Metal Garurumon with what seems to be a Strabimon on top of him?
Ah, I see. We're just talking about Digimon meta. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna I'm trying to get to safety. I don't know. So, everyone's looking at me, and Cyclone Mon's gonna take his tiny arm and just point at himself.
Is that how you really feel?
I mean, I don't know who needs to be served justice and who doesn't. It's a war.
Elise, what do you think?
Well, playing your previous game, I already know what Stravimon is, but for the sake of the replay, can I roll decipher intent on like Stravimon?
I will just tell you, he seems to be fighting to save y'all.
Can I
CL?
look at like, yes.
Oh, go ahead. Hold on. At least what?
No, I just look at CL and like ask him, what do you think we should do?
Okay. CL, let's hear it. What do you think y'all should do? As Dark waves his hand, and all of a sudden, all the Digimon that are around him digivolve into a Gudamon. There is a massive 7-armed beast now above him, as he rides on top of it with 7 swords stabbed through it.
And what's Stravimon doing to them?
Stravimon looks like he's about to freak the fuck out, seeing a Gudamon just being evolved into in front of him.
Helpful Stravimon.
You gotta think, this is a rookie
Yep, I'm aware Stravimon.
going against a ultimate level Digimon, and when I say ultimate, I mean beyond ultra. In the card game, if this was a level 7, it would not be a level 7, it would have to be a level 8.
Yep, I am aware of Gudamon. Oh god.
Can y'all believe Aster died before this? You did roll very bad, by the way, Aster. You got a nat 1.
What else is around us?
A drop off into the void.
So it's like we either jump into it.
You either jump into the void, or you can get, or try to run past a Gudamon to get to the portal back to somewhere. It looks like it's a doorway, like, but nothing safe to assume.
Well,
As you just saw a young man turn into ashes in front of you just by being touched by a feather.
I'd like to say that portal's our best chance, but at this point, there's not a lot we can trust.
And Val, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just gonna try to get to the end, out of the war zone. So.
All right, and just like that, are you running towards the portal?
Oh, is there a portal?
Yeah, there's a portal behind the Agudamon.
That's the big Digimon, right?
Yeah, that's the huge ass one that's made out of all of the 7 deadly sins, the great demon lords. But he digivolved all his dark Digimon into it with a Lilithmon. Yeah. Makes you feel amazing, doesn't it?
So, I'm gonna go ahead and
Hug it?
I'm your ally. Ooh.
And you die immediately. Yeah.
So one could say that there is a bunch of, shadows and stuff around here, right? Because it's,
Yeah, let's go with that. It's twilight.
Okay. I'm just going to melt into the darkness and become, invisible.
How?
The nature walk stuff.
Okay. So you
Also,
you believe
element
that you
master
have-
darkness.
So you believe that you have became one with these shadows.
Let's
Cool.
see. Let me see. What
I
it
will
does real
basically let you roll to see how far you get.
They also change the position of the terrain to create structures and walls of it. Okay.
Please
And
note you are a
Antigu.
Cyclomon.
Yeah.
You are very big and bulky.
Yeah, let me check my stuff real quick before I say that's what I want to do.
Alright, at least CL, do y'all have something y'all would like to do?
well, first, do I recognize CL?
Yeah, you know him if he was in your stories.
Okay. Then I'll be like, so Xavier, do you think we should go through the portal or we should jump into the void?
And as y'all are talking, you're just gonna hear the boy say, I've given y'all enough time to have made peace with your gods. As he waves his hand, and all of a sudden, a shockwave is produced. And it de-digivolves every Digimon on the opposing side. Y'all are just standing there watching this.
So the Ogodamon like de-evolve? Or
Yeah,
us?
it de-digivolved all of the opposing Digimon. Literally with just a voice from it. Like its own shockwave, just one attack. It de-digivolved everything.
Well, seeing that Xavier is not responding to me, I'll just like use lovely Angemon to like fly off and then like hopefully run through the Ogodamon and then head towards the portal.
And as you do that, you just see Dark teleport in front of you and stab you with a sword.
The human. So who is he stabbing? Like me or my Digimon?
He's stabbing you
Oh.
directly
So
into
I
you.
die.
You do die. Because the sword that he was carrying was the Lust Sword from the Agudamon. CL? You see Elise fall from the sky as she does this.
Can I fully digivolve?
Yeah, you can fully digivolve. Lovely
Well, I have
Angemon
a
falls
Teal
from the sky
one
and
items.
dies. And
Falls from the
vanishes.
sky and dies.
And
And
vanishes.
vanishes. Lovely Angemon vanishes.
Yep, and Elise does too. Her
Okay,
dead
they
body
both vanished.
literally falls from the sky. And right when it crashes onto the ground, it evaporates into data.
Ah.
SAO style. Val, what do you see? What do you want to do now, Val? Oh my god, Val!
Hey, I'll be honest. I feel like I feel really bad that I'm stealing Elise's role as the first person to die.
Oh my gosh.
I know you're probably going through an identity crisis right now, but
Oh
it's
my god.
gonna be okay.
If it makes you feel any better, guys, remember, this is just session 0.
Yes. Anyway, back to Val.
Val, CL, what do y'all want to do? Oh my god.
So I was protecting her and she flew out from under me and then she got killed.
Yeah.
Well, that's not okay.
Strabimon is now a Sunomon. Frightened and scared. As a blue
I
light
guess-
shines down onto the Strabimon. And he digivolves into a Gabumon. Bond a friendship. Y'all are given time to run due to this.
Well,
I begin running towards the portal.
I guess same as the person I was protecting is dead, but you know, justice can only get me so far when that thing is way too powerful. So I'm gonna run.
But Helamon also takes a different path than me.
Killamon is squashed by the Agudamon on accident. And CL is pierced through the back with the Sword of Greed. And Val is just stared in the eyes by Dark. Would there be anything you'd like to say to Dark as you see, you know, CL falling?
Dark, like Darkamon?
No, Dark as in the human's name is Dark.
Oh. So the human's just standing in front of me?
Yeah, with a sword. That seems to be too big for him to be holding, but he's holding it.
Yeah, well, I guess if his small child is now in front of me, I would try to attack
Small
this
child.
small child.
This guy's probably as tall as you are usually.
I'm a Cyclomon, though.
I know.
That's
so
right-
you
right now.
decide to hit him.
Yeah, I'm angry that, he stabbed people in front
All
of me.
right.
So,
So would you like to roll for your hit?
yeah. So just roll accuracy?
Yeah, just roll your normal like champion stuff.
Okay. I guess this would be like Strike Claw.
Yeah.
As he brings down the ginormous claw at the... Because he has one big claw for the time. And this, I don't know if it matters, has exploit 2. 2 hits.
2 hits. He
Probably not
evades
enough,
it,
but I tried.
and the sword goes through you, de-digivolving you back into a human, still inside of you.
Now I
As the
got your
sword-
sword.
As your digivice counts down to 0.
I mean, technically, Val, you're 1/7 of the way to Ogudamon, so.
Yeah. Your digivice counts down to 0 though, and it turns into stone. And he pulls the sword, slicing you upwards in
I'm
half.
gonna try to hold the sword.
Slices you upwards in half.
Okay,
Because
well,
what
I
is
tried.
what is your strength?
My strength as a human
As a human, feats of strength.
is 3d6 plus 7.
Alright, so he is a lot stronger than you. He is a 3d6 plus 8. Not really. His body is a plus 8, and his feats of strength is a plus 6, so it's a 14. He will slice you.
Unless he rolls bad. Okay.
Would you like to test that theory? I'll do it in front of you this time.
He
Is,
probably has rerolls, so
He does
It's
not.
just-
It's just a
what you
human.
need to.
He's just a human. He is just a human.
Then let us roll for the sake as I'm trying.
Okay, I'll give you the roll because you're trying. So you have to beat his roll, otherwise you get cut in half.
All right. So, since Jace cannot and will not stand by when justice needs to be served, and right now he wants to serve it on this child, can that apply to my strength roll?
Yeah, you can
It's
do
my
that.
major aspect.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
can
sweet.
totally do that.
Awesome. So this one isn't T5.
I got a
it's just
29.
Straight. Nice. You didn't. Oh God. 3D.
you know, I know where Jace is coming from, though, because I look at people my own age and call them children, too.
Yeah, he's about y'all's age. He might be like 1 year younger than y'all, maybe older than y'all.
Oh, so close. I actually gave him a little bit of a run for his money.
You get sliced in half, no issues at all. And he just stands there, staring at your body as you begin to fade away and turn into complete data. And you will all hear, downloading complete. Resurrection.
Which sword did he slash me with?
Oh, you want to know that one? Pride.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But yeah, as as Jace dies, at least Sable, at least what's your character's name?
Nieves.
Oh, so it's just your Discord name.
Yep.
CL, what's your character's name?
Xavier.
What?
Xavier.
Okay, so Xavier, Chase, Navius, and Sable all hear these few voices. And it says downloading complete. Uploading. 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 Resurrection mode activating. As all 4 of you are now standing in a white room with a tower in the middle that looks like a supercomputer. All of your digivices are turned into stone. And that boy that was supposed to be Val doesn't look like Val. Well, doesn't look like Jace. Sorry. What's your rookie form, Jace?
Well, my rookie form is Monodramon Dark.
He is a Monodramon stands there as the only Digimon in the room with a frozen Digivice. Same for Aster, CL, and Elise. And you hear
Dun, 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 dun.
Project Gaia running. And that will be session 0.
So this room, does it look kind of like a gravitron, but there are a lot of tubes running around, and in the middle there's a big supercomputer?
No, it looks like Yggdrasil's room in the manga.
Oh, I was about to say, and is there like an elevator leading up to a blonde kid with glasses?
No. So how do y'all feel about this?
Well, I'm happy that I did not die. The first.
You were not the first to die.
Yeah.
So at
Sorry
least
for the
CL thought
cheat.
this was gonna go in a different direction. They did not expect the ending, because what happened in their game was they went to Primary Village.
Yep, it was definitely different.
They died and then went to Primary Village?
No, their characters didn't die. Their Digimon died.
Oof.
Yeah.
There's Monodramon Dark if you wanted to see. It's my new
Wait.
icon.
Because you're
Does that mean-
stuck like that
Because
forever.
I'm stuck in
Does
the...
that mean- Does that mean they somehow did better than us?
No, there wasn't death in that game like this one. I made this game 100 times more harsher.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, you also rolled a 28, which was anything under a 30 was an insta-death.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad roll. I was just like, well, I mean, could be worse.
You want to know what sucks, Aster? I rolled for you, and you got the best death, though. It was painless.
I fought as hard as I could.
You did fight as hard as you could.
And now I'm a Digi-Dinosaur.
You're a Dynamathor. Wah. But yeah, how did y'all feel about the session 0? I know it was more battle oriented than, you know, what y'all wanted probably.
I didn't know what to expect, honestly. But I will ask, how am I going to carry my Digivice?
That it's stone.
Yeah. And I have claws with, like, no opposable thumbs.
You'll have a little like necklace from
bracer?
now on. Yeah, something like that.
Bracer,
Yeah, you'll have a bracelet around your neck that's basically a collar.
That makes me like Session 0 a little bit more. got a little bracer going on.
I'm
That's
sorry
right.
that it went Aster, Elise, CL, Val. I actually thought Aster would be the last one alive. I actually did think Aster would be the last one alive.
Funny with how reckless I am, Diabormon didn't just beat my ass.
I was fighting it a lot.
I was testing your patience.
Yeah.
I probably should have stuck with my original plan, which would have made me die even faster. I was gonna stay in one of the rooms and try to like hack into the systems.
The longer you stayed in the room, the more it downloaded from your self-conscious. Yeah. But
It makes me
yeah.
curious though. Like, does the downloaded like, is it like all the stories we made or something?
Yeah, that's the memories you have left, actually. That's why
So
I cut
67,
it.
it's more than half. Like, that's like
Yep.
taken away from me.
Yep. But that leaves your memories, which the supercomputer, which is Project Gaia, is using towards keeping y'all alive.
Wait. So the story we read is
Was
what our
being
kid.
down. The story you read was the one being downloaded. The faster you woke up, the better.
Oh, wait. So that part of the story is missing from our memories?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
So
redacted.
the part that we did not read is the one that we have left.
Yep.
Oh, I guess that's good. That means I have like 5.5 stories left.
Uh, you could not write more backstories, by the way. Backstories will not get you back life now.
Okay.
Each session, will get you 5% back. Every death will take 15% away. You can
So
only...
I might just be out of the session next session.
No, you will not, trust me. Y'all should be okay for the next maybe 3 or 4 sessions. Everything is dumbed down now.
Until you roll that Nat 1 twice like Elise.
Yeah! Beep, beep, beep. Lockdown mode initiated. Karasuman, roll out. So anybody excited to see when you know, if Gabumon Bond of Friendship survives?
Eh.
Yeah, what a
No,
douchebag.
I'm curious. I'm curious. Personally, he helped me out, so yeah, I want
Kind
to
of.
see if
He
they're
kind
okay.
of helped you out.
Listen. He tried, okay? That's all any of us can ask for.
He was
I don't know.
scared for his friends.
I don't even know who he is, but he's my friend now.
He
And
didn't do a very good job at saving my character.
so you were the dumbass that decided to walk outside in a nuclear fallout, basically.
I didn't walk outside. The feather floated in.
That is true. He did specify that he opened the door. What do y'all see? And then a feather flew in and killed him. One
Well, you
could
have
say
to
that
be-
Aster's a featherweight.
You mean a lightweight?
No, not featherweight.
So. But next session will be more impactful for all of you.
I don't know.
Actually, next session I won't be able to join. So I don't know once I'm in vacation if I can. I'll try though to see if I'm available.
Elise's T-posing.
Yeah,
Elise is
I'm gonna
just
see.
T-pose. Asserting her dominance, you know?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
But yes, do y'all want to go around and tell everybody, you know, like, do y'all want me to tell you? Or do y'all want to finish this session with y'all's Digivices getting reactivated?
Tell us what?
Do y'all want me to tell you your powers, or do y'all want your Digivices reactivated?
Ooh.
Well,
You
you already made my power because I did kind of put you on the spot with.
Did I give you your power?
No, did you make your power? Make my power, cause.
Oh yeah, I already had your power.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, your power's the most annoying.
Great.
So if we take our power, our Digivice doesn't get reactivated?
Not this session, you'll have to wait till next session. Because right now, the Monodramon doesn't have any spirits.
Only my high spirits.
That's the only spirit you need at the moment.
Just
Because
gotta
you're
believe.
fucked.
You know what?
Know
I'll take my power.
But Ciel, you and Elise already know your powers. It's armor Digi-evolution.
Oh, okay. Well,
Aster's is bio Digi-evolution, which is
I
DNA
know
Digi-evolution.
I know my power, but I feel like taking it when the device isn't working is like the most useless thing ever.
It was. And
So
Val,
just DG like DG evolution, like not the DNA one.
no, y'all still have that.
Oh, okay.
Unless you don't want it.
No, I have a question though. Like, um, because like if our digivices are not reactivated, then how can we use our
You
powers if it's like
can't!
related to digivolution?
You can't use your powers yet. That's the problem. Y'all chose
Yeah.
the wrong one. Y'all chose for useless info than for
Well,
the power to do it.
I
I
did not
just
actually. So CL chose for himself, not for me.
and I
yeah,
didn't choose
yeah. I
yet
only
either.
chose for.
Well, Aster, do you want your power or do you want, to wait till next time for your Digivice to be activated?
No, I know my power is completely useless without my Digivice. I will take the Digivice.
I will take the Digivice simply because I want my bracer looking cool and not like stone.
Alright, so the supercomputer boots up in front of y'all, and you hear, after you've already heard the Project Gaia booting up, you will hear, your world has already been downloaded to create Gaia The last source that he needs is the digital world. Your Digivices were running off Yggdrasil beforehand, which is not the case anymore, for Yggdrasil has been destroyed. All Digimon that has ran off of Yggdrasil is now running off of backup power that is coming from me. The Digimon are dying and unable to be repopulated. The cycle of reincarnation has halted. This is due to Dark's ability to freeze areas. He has taken the world by storm and has stopped everything in its tracks. He is downloading the necessary data from every Digi and everyone who has Digimon. Your Digimon were not able to be correctly downloaded by me due to the unsightly time of your demise. I was able to retrieve your memories, but not all of them. Dark still has a good number of them. Each time I resurrect you, though, it seems you lose more and more of your memories. Keep making bonds and keep making allies. Make memories so that I am able to keep bringing you back. And as she says this, your Digivices will completely break. The stone that surrounded them will basically crumble. As she brings down new Digivices for all of you, and she apologizes to Val, saying, I am sorry, but your human form is lost until you can find your spirit. As a bracer wraps around his arm. So Jace
So
now has
that's
a
why I
bracer.
was. That's why I was short. Shorter than normal. Okay.
Aster has a vital bracelet. Wait, was it the vital bracelet, Aster, that I told you you had?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Well, Ciel and sorry, Knives and uh Xavier both have D3 Digivices. with no Digimentals. They must have to find their Digimentals again. Everything that you once had with your Digimon is gone. Y'all have to make new bonds. These are not the same Digimon that you once had, nor do they have the bonds that were created with the previous Digimon. You should still cherish them as if they were your long partners. As Aster sees two Digi-Eggs in his Digivice. And Knives and Xavier both see in their Digivices an egg.
I look around for a partner and then realize that she's not talking to me.
And from your Digivice comes a Calcumon on your shoulder. Who is told, this will be your AI companion. He is useless.
Wait, on whose shoulder?
Yours.
Hell yeah.
He is useless.
You're not useless to me, buddy.
I like cheese.
That's okay. Chumon does too, but you're not Chumon.
I saw a squirrel once. And
He is pretty useless, but he's still adorable.
and as this happens, she says, maybe you can change that though. And that is where we will leave off.
All right, little Calcumon. If you just want to move onto my back and wrap your arms around, we could pretend like you could hold on like a scarf. It'll be great. Be glorious.
Nope, I like it here. I like tuna too.
You tell him, boss. I will protect him until I die.
Cool. Might be next session. No, but that will be where we end it. Project Gaia, you will get more info about it next session.
It seems your viewer count is rising up now that now that we've all died.
Oh yeah? What's the viewer count for you?
It went up to 5 for me.
Mine is not that high. We had like 10 in here a while ago.
Yeah, the most I ever had recently on my Pokemon stream was like 7 for a little bit. But
Oh yeah,
that
I was in
mostly
there
you
too.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching.
I was deaf in there, but I was also streaming Pokemon.
Yeah. You were
Yeah.
just lurking, giving me views. I appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. No problem, pal. I think Gristle gets more views than any of us.
Sometimes.
Especially on her birthday.
Especially on her birthday.
But yeah. Any questions you would like to ask before we close off this session?
I actually do. Like, if we ever decided to like instead jump into the void, would that have killed us?
Yeah, you would have instantly died, actually.
I was kind of planning to do that, actually.
Yeah, and when you did that, I was gonna have Dark say, "Pussed out like a bitch."
I do wonder what would have happened if my power triggered.
Oh, yeah, you know, your power
Yeah.
would have been the best 1-2 trigger.
Especially with how stupid I made that character, but
I legit gave you the most OP power.
and then I died by a feather.
You died peacefully, Aster. Peacefully.
Unlike the rest of these fools.
Who all got stabbed by different swords of sin. Fitting, to be honest, for each one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got.
I mean, if there was a sword of justice, that would have fit more. But I'll take.
Pretty sure you're pretty prideful.
You could
took
have
your
given me
pride.
wrath as
They
could
took
have
your
given
pride.
me wrath as well. I'm not gonna
Nah,
lie.
they took your pride, dude.
Yeah.
And
At least I'm not. What is it? Gluttony.
well, they took your pride, took CL's greed, and took, well, yeah, took Jace's pride, took Xavier's greed, and Knives' lust.
And Aster killed by Feather.
Yeah,
Aster disintegrated in a split second. Like,
I
holy shit.
Who
Like
would
you,
have stabbed? Who would have stabbed him?
oh, he would have been stabbed actually by Wrath.
But why is he red?
Yeah.
But I YOLO'd out beforehand. They ain't getting mine.
Yeah, they don't even get to see anything of Aster's.
Just Aster.
You want to know what sucks about his death? Have you ever watched the Seven Deadly Sins?
Yes.
Yes.
Do y'all remember the black powder snow?
Yep. Whenever he went demon mode,
Yep, that's literally how Aster died.
just touches people and they just disintegrate.
Yep, that's how Aster died. That fast. Aster was the most. Aster was very valuable this session.
Hey, I saved Elise. I made sure to get the first death.
Yeah, you were running to your graves in record time. But yes, next week will be a more somber note for the stream. How do y'all feel so far, though, after session 0?
I feel like everything that happened will, I feel like it fits my character very well, and plays to his backstories very well.
Okay. At least.
Well, so far, well, I expect more death. That's for sure. Like, I don't know how long I'll survive in this game. Because, like, I remember the last time I remember getting beaten up so bad. So,
Okay. CL?
Yes.
How did you feel about session 0?
No.
And the new GUR that is now on Jace's shoulder from now on forever.
It's interesting, the new little AI. I like Death. Death's cool. I would have.
Oh,
I was debating trying to join Death, but I'm like, okay, everybody's
you mean
dying.
Dark?
Okay. Yeah, dark, not
Oh,
Death.
he would have never let you join.
Yes, I am aware. I am aware of the likelihood of what would happen.
Yeah, you would have just got thrown back in your pod and slowly drained.
Ah.
Yep. But how did it make you feel?
The only thing for me was at points when I did end up trying to answer something, and somebody else very quickly went in before I managed to, because my whole actually pressing mute and unmute all the time, and yeah, reading my stats. I was like, oh, okay, that's not answerable now. Yep. But yeah, that's about all I felt. I have to say, I love Pokemon. I didn't even know what Pokemon looked like until now. It is adorable.
Oh yeah. And just think, the least useful Digimon for y'all at the moment, by the way.
It's not debatable. Debatable. It's a calculator. We need to calculate numbers all the time, right? Always.
Alright.
I'm gonna teach Calculumon how to actually add. Well, what is my fist plus my fist equal? Calculumon goes justice. Correct, little Calculumon.
Okay. Let's take it to Jace now, alright. Jace, how'd you feel about this session?
I will say it was kind of, yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, all right, I'll do this thing, and then when I'm saying it, then the turn ended. I was like, I won't do the thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, your consequences have actions.
But I was just being punished for talking.
It's session 0. Y'all gotta understand that everyone dies.
Debatable. I didn't die. I transcended the human body.
Technically, yeah, you got turned into a Digimon permanently forever.
That's okay. I'm physically stronger. Ish.
No, you're not.
Shh. Shh.
I'm pretty sure your human form was stronger than your rookie form.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is dangerous
But-
levels of insanity.
But he's incognito now.
Yeah.
It's incognitus. I'm incognitus.
Yeah. So nobody even questioned him, by the way. Like, why is there just a random Digimon beside y'all? What happened to that boy?
My gosh. I think we'll get into that next session, people. Well, you didn't even have to, because then you explained that. Sorry, you human
Sorry, your
form.
human
So
form
people
is
know, it's
gone.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of time to interact this session. That'll be next
Oh, of
session.
course. Yeah, this was just
Yeah.
session 0 to show you how bad it could be.
Yeah.
And to show y'all
My character opened
how dark my story actually is.
the door because the way he saw it, if they sat around talking too long, the Emperor Greymon would get away and they'd be stuck there.
Yeah, that was the point. But
Yeah.
all of y'all decided not to do that, and Aster rolled poorly.
Yep.
Let's not forget Aster. Aster was the problem this whole session. And then I'm guessing y'all thought maybe it's safer in here. No, Beelzemon. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
To be fair, I did not think that way because like I was like, there's a Diabor one here, so like we should just get the fuck out of here. Because like another one might come in and then like Emperor Game one is outside, so nobody's there to protect us. And I'm like, why is everyone still not going out like
Now,
that?
this is why it's a problem that we didn't have Drillmon in our party to drill a hole in the place and just go underground.
It blows up instantly. What the fuck did y'all do? I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have Maya as one of your like teammates who can drill through the floor. But yeah, I would like to say this was a successful session. I enjoyed DMing for y'all, and I actually have a timeline and everything for us to be going down next session. And I hope we get to actually enjoy this for the next, few weeks until Aster is ready to actually start season 3, whatever that will be.
I mean, Elise here and Valentine are actually the two people in the stream group that didn't throw everything to hell and back, but
Yeah, because the stream group screwed over the tester group.
now everything has to be changed.
Yeah, dude,
Oh.
I was about to get my Savior Huckmon, except y'all fucked that up.
Yeah, the test group, I don't know, they might start somewhat soon, but the stream group actually isn't going to be starting for a long time because Elise is going on vacation, Revi is having babies soon, everything's going. There's definitely going to be vacation time.
Yeah, Ravi probably won't be on for a while, will she? A couple months? Few months?
Probably.
Yeah. Next is Aster having a baby.
Oh god.
What?
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 Specifically Aster as well.
Yeah, specifically
Yeah,
Aster.
not Gristle. Aster.
Yeah, not Gristle. Aster. It's all Aster's fault anyways. Right, Aster?
Is Calcumon based off Aster?
Huh?
Is Calcumon based off Aster?
No, Aster's based off Calculmon.
I don't like cheese that much.
But you
No,
are great.
No, Calculmon is based off of Gur from Invader Zim.
I was going for the whole like useless AI perspective.
No, I even said, I saw a squirrel! Nobody can voice him but me, by the way. And every time,
Okay.
he gets stupider and stupider. Sooner or later, he's just gonna be hitting Monodramon on the head going, "Ah!"
Is it gonna be Grookey?
Yeah, basically.
Until he turns into Chuck from Panty and Stockings.
Dude, Chuck got abused, and I'm so glad they're getting a season 2.
Yeah, I am too.
Who wants to go watch Panty and Stocking? I'm getting on VR to watch it now.
I have to go take the dog out and stuff, and probably not look at the laptop for a little while. I have been here
Too long.
since. I've probably been here for like 12 hours. It's fine.
In front of the laptop? Asher! Are you stupid?
I've been in a tournament since it started at 11, but I was here before that.
Alright, well, I'll see everybody next week about 8 o'clock as well. I try to keep my sessions for 2 hours, maybe less.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, Calcumon will be continuously hitting you for the next 6 days. So, have fun, everybody, and I hope y'all have a good week. And I'm gonna go watch Panty and Stocking in VR.
Sounds good.
I know. Who wants to watch with me?
Have fun.
Come on, Elise. You gotta get on VR chat too. What are you talking about?
I actually already signed up for it. I already had the app on my laptop, so like it's ready.
Bet. Alright, see.
Alright, I'm
Oh.
hopping off of here.
Alright, peace
Bye,
out, everybody.
Aster. Bye,
Bye,
Maya.
Aster. Bye, everyone.